All right, XRP family, let's talk about something here. Let's talk about the current state of the union with XRP, but I'm also going to come back to this. XRP is back in the zone, is only seen 4 times in the last 13 years. I'm going to come back to you because there's something big here and we need to take a look at this. But before we jump into that, let's take a look at where we're at currently. We're at $1.23 right now. We're down 3.5%. The overall market is bleeding out, 3.3% down. Why is the market down? Well, the market is down primarily because of the fact that the Federal Reserve has come out and talked about and given us some very hawkish news overall, saying that they're actually may now be coming soon-ish, right? Federal Reserve interest rate hikes. Instead of dropping, they're now talking about maybe they're going to hike it. And that has spooked the crypto market. You can see everything. Bitcoin is below 70,000. Ethereum is down 1%. XRP taking a pretty hard hit at 3.5% down. We talked about that. And that's where we're at right this second. Okay, so as I mentioned at the top of the video, XRP is back in a zone. It is only seen 4 times in the last 13 years. So look, here's what's happening. Monthly RSI has reached the deep reset zone only 4 times in XRP's entire market history. The previous 3 were not normal pullbacks. They appeared near major cycle reset zone. This is not a fan club for oversold monthly resets in 13 years. First 3 mattered. Now the 4th one is here. Look, let me show you this is what's playing out. So if you see here, let me move the picture of me. Hold on just a minute. Right here. So if you see, actually let's do it over here. There we go. Okay. So you see it at the very bottom. You see this number 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are those 4 reset zones that we've seen. And if you see right here, when they hit it, we saw XRP go back up dramatically in 2017, 2018. 2020, you can see right here, we had another one come in. We hit that massive oversold zone, a pretty significant move up. Now this one, number 3, is interesting. Look, it hit it here, and then it took about 2 years before we see some massive move up. Now this move up right here was a lot of it was because of the lawsuit being settled, and that like that. But you can see now we're at the number 4, so we're starting to see this new this new pattern obviously evolve. It's only happened 4 times. This is the 4th one, and every single time we've seen some type of a dramatic move up. Now this one right here in 22, 23, I think the reason this pushed so far right here was because we were still in the middle of that lawsuit and all the lingering junk around it. We were in a very anti-crypto era, right? Biden, and obviously everything going on with the SEC and everything like that, the lawsuit specifically for XRP Ripple, all that kind of stuff. So this time is different. So what is it really saying? It's saying, look, because this pattern is presented now the 4th time, it is a situation where I think you can reasonably say that at some point down the road here in the future, we're going to see a pretty significant move back up. Now this syncs up with things that I've been telling you guys in all my videos. Look, we're in a place now where there's nothing going to really happen between now and the 4th quarter. Let's call it what it is. In fact, we're going to see more times like this. Today's market move down is because of the Federal Reserve coming out, giving some very hawkish comments related to having to raise interest rates and all that kind of stuff. It's impacting all of crypto. It's impacting crypto because there's not a lot of bullish liquidity. There is no real liquidity in crypto. All that capital, all that money has cycled out. It's gone to tech. It's gone to AI stocks. Speaking of, by the way,